Hello, this is Dandoozi, your cozy corner for hobbies like Legos, Pokemon, collectibles, and whatever else I'm up to. Today I'm opening up this Iron Boulder EX tin. There's 5 card packs in here. Got the nice artwork on the front with the promo card there, and then the side artwork with these 4 guys. All right, let's open it up. First, of course, is the promo card. All right, quite a shiny card there. So it's a future card. Let's see, Repulsor acts during your opponent's next turn. If this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, even if it is knocked out, put 8 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Or Power Stomp for 200 damage. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. It's a really powerful EX card here. Promo, 240 HP. And is a strong card. All right, we have 5 packs to open. First up, Destined Rivals. Giovanni on the front there. Oh, Metal Energy. We've got a Mudbray. Breloom. This Breloom, usually Breloom only needs like 1 energy to use attacks. This one surprisingly needs 3 energy for its second attack and 2 for the first. Bit unique for a Breloom, in my experience. Snover. I still think they should make Ice type and Bug type for the card game. I feel like it would be hard to implement since the game is so far along, like the Fairy. I never see Fairy type, but they could do it. Hippopotas. I think I might be wrong. I think this is the male coloration. There's the 2 genders have different colors. So if you have a female, I think I might have this reversed. One of them is dark in coloration, and one of them is lighter. And when they're in the basic stage, it's basically reverse coloration. So like the dark brown is on the nose, and the yellow is kind of the more camouflage look on the back. Team Rocket's Archer. Okay, so you can use this card only if any of your Team Rocket's Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck. Then you draw 5 cards, and your opponent draws 3 cards. So it gives you a little bit of an advantage. You have to use it with a Team Rocket deck. Marvin's Toedscruel. I still think it's weird that this is a fighting type. I feel like it should be grass, but then again, it needs colorless energy, so you could use whatever energy you have. Cynthia's Spiritomb. That Raging Curse attack. This attack does 10 damage for each damage counter on all of your benched Cynthia's Pokemon. So you want to make sure you have Cynthia's Pokemon in your deck that you're using. Team Rocket's Tarantula. Reverse holo card. Team Rocket's Chingling. Reverse holo card. Chiming Commotion. Discard a random card from your opponent's hand. So this card isn't going to damage anyone, but it doesn't need energy to use that Chiming Commotion. This is just kind of an interruption card. Only 30 HP, so it's kind of like a baby Pokemon. Oh, very nice. Gorbis. In one of my other videos, I pulled I think it was a holo Huntail, so it's cool that I now have a Gorbis. Let's see, Crescendo Wave. This attack does 30 damage for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. Before doing damage, you may attach any number of basic energy cards from your hand to this Pokemon. Oh, wow. Oh, that is cool. So basically, if you use Crescendo Wave, if you have any water energy cards in your hand, you can put them onto your Pokemon before attacking. That could be very powerful, very quick, very unexpected. You could certainly catch your opponent off guard with that. Cool card. I don't have a lot of Clamperls, though. I need to get more Clamperls to be able to evolve. This is another Journey Together. Or excuse me, first Journey Together we're opening. For whatever reason, I feel like the Journey Togethers are the hardest to open in this series. I don't know why. Oh, we got it. Specifically these Clefairy ones. They give me trouble every time. Metal Energy. Alolan Geodude. Remember, you need an Alolan Graveler and an Alolan Golem to go with this card if you're going to evolve it. Lily's Comfey. Let's see. Inviting Flowers. You may search your deck for any number of basic Lily's Pokemon and put them onto your bench. Audino. Sentret. Of course, eating. Sentret's always eating. Wheezing. Poison. Poison is another one that kind of gets lumped in with the dark typing. It doesn't have its own type in the card game. Crazy Blast. What does that do? If this Pokemon used Pervasive Gas during your last turn, this attack does 120 more damage. Oof. Oh, look at that. Virizion. That is a cool looking Pokemon. I'm not familiar with this one. Very cool. Pokemon Tool, Hops Choice Band. Attacks used by the Hops Pokemon this card is attached to cost 1 colorless energy less and do 30 more damage. So very good to have in a Hops deck. Reverse Holo Professor's Research is Professor Sada. Discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Reverse Holo Lycanroc. That ability Spike Clad. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may attach up to 2 spiky energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. I don't know that I have any spiky energy cards. I'm going to have to go find some. Oh, and look at that. We got a reverse holo and a holo. So this is a good opportunity, actually. The same card. So you can see the difference in the reverse holo in that you can see the pattern behind the attacks. Kind of can see it better there. And the actual holo card gives the shine to the image and the border. So the shine on the reverse holo is to the colored part of the card versus the shine on the image. Oh, that's kind of neat that I got a reverse holo and then a holo with the same card. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Cool. All right, we have another journey together. Electric energy. Grandpa. He reminds me of a grandpa. I think that's the intention there. Just kind of a funny Pokemon. Durant. Durants are usually pretty strong. Morgrem. Grimmsnarls are really strong usually. Galarian Stunfisk. A little bit of a variation on the regular brown Stunfisk. Ah, Regice. Cool. So look at that Blizzard. This attack also does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So you're doing 90 to the opponent's active. Then you're also hitting the bench. Cool. Regice. Brock Scouting. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon or 1 evolution Pokemon. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Gotta love Brock. Hops Corviknight. Cool. I just got Hops Corvisquire recently. So this is good. Then I have this now. So let's see. Shoot Through. This attack also does 50 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So 50 to the active, 50 to a bench. Steel Wing. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 60 less damage. This is a really strong Pokemon here, Corviknight. I mean, imagine your opponent has a baby Pokemon with 30 HP or, a basic with 50 HP, and you're able to use Shoot Through. You could get 2 prize cards pretty easily. Maybe more than that if you can use it again. A reverse holo Milcery. A reverse holo Tadbulb. Nice! And a special illustration Brock Scouting. So that is the same card. It's kind of cool that I'm getting cards that can compare with each other. It's the same card, just this is the special illustration version. Oh, I love these. These are my favorite pulls. I love the artwork, the full art card style. Neat. Yeah, and you can see the artwork is definitely different. It's not like you're zooming in just on this picture. He's got a different stance. Cool. Again, gotta love Brock. Awesome. All right, move the Corviknight that way. Next is Surging Sparks. See, the Surging Sparks, they just pop open. I feel like they're easy, typically. All right, we have Flittle. Blitzel. Get a lot of Blitzel. Get a lot of Flittles, too. Shroodle. Kind of a silly Pokemon. It's kind of cool, though. So he evolves into Graphite Eye, but you can see in his artwork there, he's drawing on the rock, and Graphite Eye does artwork. I think it's a play on graffiti. And cool to see Shroodle drawing as well. Kecleon with an ability there, Expert Hider. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. That could be very annoying to fight. Espatra evolves from that Flittle I just pulled. It's funny, the back of this Pokemon reminds me of, if you watch SpongeBob Glove World, SpongeBob's big glove balloon, it looks like the glove hand from Glove World. Victini, Victory Cheer ability. Attacks used by your Evolution Fire Pokemon do 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Turtonator. I've never seen this artwork. Okay, you're gonna need, so this is, wow. So Turtonator is usually a fire type. It's got a dragon type here. Interesting. So you're gonna need fire and fighting energy. Fully Singe. Discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon EX. Ooh, nice. And Steaming Stomp does straight 100 damage. Yeah, that's an intriguing card. I've never seen the dragon type put on Turtonator. Cool. We have a Reverse Hollow Slickoth. Reverse Hollow Sizzlipede. A Hollow Cofagrigus. Law of the Underworld. Put 6 damage counters on each Pokemon that has an ability. Oh, that could be deadly. Spooky Shot for a straight 100. And Dark Energy. I forgot to pull this at the beginning. Alrighty. Now we have another Surging Sparks. This is the 5th and final pack to this tin. I'm just happy I got that special illustration. There we go. Sizzlipede. I just got a reverse hollow. I can pull it up since it's so close. Show you the difference in these as well. So you can see the difference in the reverse hollow and the standard card. So you got the shine and the design on the actual underneath the attacks there and around the border, whereas the normal card doesn't have anything. So that's the difference between reverse hollow and a normal card. A lot of chances to compare stuff. Kind of neat. Okay, next up, we have a Yamask. That's new artwork for me, hiding in the roses, or those aren't roses, the flowers. Eevee, always fun to find, boosted evolution. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, it can evolve during your first turn or the turn you play it. Super handy. Execute. The Pokemon that seem to be multiple, like Tandemaus, Execute, like Magnemite, we'll say Magneton. It's interesting to me that it's considered one Pokemon, that like each egg isn't a Pokemon. Very interesting. Speaking of Tandemaus, here's a Mousehold. Familial March. Search your deck for up to 2 in any combination of Mousehold and Mousehold EX and put them onto your bench. This is really good because I have a Mousehold deck with a couple of Mousehold EX cards in it. I'll be able to use this. Cool. That'll be very useful for that deck. Meowstic. Beckoning Tail. You must discard a Chill Teaser toy card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. Recently discovered when playing Legend Z to A that there's 2 different forms that Esper can evolve into. There's this darker one, and then there's a kind of reverse coloration. The white is more prominent, and it stands up on its hind legs. I think it's depending on gender, whether you have the male or female. Got an item, a Call Bell. You can only use this card if you go second and only during your first turn. Search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Pretty specific card. I mean, if you don't get it, if you don't draw the card, use it as a discard for something else. If you miss it on that second or your first turn, then you may as well just get rid of it. It's a wasted card. Reverse Holo, Cofragius. Again, I got a holo card earlier of this guy. Oh, Gastrodon with the different colors on there. Reverse Holo, cool. Ability is Sticky Bind. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, benched Stage 2 Pokemon have no abilities. And that's both yours and your opponent's. So this would be really good to have in a deck where you don't have a lot of abilities on your cards, because that's pretty commonplace for your opponent to have abilities. Get this guy down, it's going to cancel out whatever they're using. This is kind of crazy. Another Gastrodon. Since we pulled them at the same time, there's the difference between a holo and a reverse holo. And that happened twice. You can see the difference. The shine is in the picture. On the reverse holo, the shine is more in the actual border. In the far border of the holo card, the silver parts shine. Neat. And I think I forgot to pull the energy again. Water energy. All right. So super cool to see this special illustration. We got a lot of cards that we were able to compare and look at closely. That was neat to see. A lot of strong cards in there as well. And of course, we have our Iron Boulder EX here. So fun tin. This had some good pulls in it. Excited to have them. Thanks so much for watching.